Good morning, folks. Well, has Tesla lost its style? So just let me have a little bit of a rant here, because I ain't happy about this at all. So I always had the intention of getting the new Model Y Juniper, but I very much doubt I will do that. But saying that, if I see it in flesh, from what I've seen so far in the photos, there's lots about this car that I just think isn't right. Let me take you through a few photos that have been online, and I'll talk you through what I don't like about this car. So let's have a look at them now.
Right, so here's the picture straight from the Shanghai production line. I'm sure you've seen these pictures. This is all about the front end, this bit. So I do like the front end. If you look at the lines down here, the lines are a lot straighter, looks a lot better front end. This angle is not the best of angle. I'd like to see it front on completely just to get a better view of it. But I do like the little lights that's down here as well. Not keen on the bar across the front. And I'll show you a picture in a second where someone has done an edit and took that front bar out, which makes the car look so much better. And again, Tesla, what it is about ugly number plates that Tesla keep putting on cars. But overall, I do like the front end with the exception of the white bar in the middle. So let's take it to the next photo. So this is the photo where someone has done an edit on the front end, and in my opinion, this would be the complete look of the car if Tesla went the way that they should have done, because this just makes it look so stylish. Again, give me your views. Now, this is the worst bit about this car, in my opinion, the back end. It's too square. If you look where the glass normally curves on the Tesla up the corner here, it's all straight edges, the glass, and it just looks as though the car's done a bit of a J-Lo and put a huge back end on it, which to me, it just doesn't look like a Tesla. Absolutely, identity is totally gone of a Tesla. Because if you were behind this car on a motorway or a freeway, initially you would not recognise that as a Tesla. So for me, the back end is completely shot. I think the diffuser is better. Not as good as what I first thought, looking at photos from a distance, but it is better. But that back end is just completely wrong. Now, to me, this is the best feature of the car. As you can see, it's got seats which are quite similar to what I've currently got in my Model Y Performance. But looks as though they've got better lumbar on the sides. They're obviously come ventilated, and the center console just looks so much more refined, and it's got curves. I don't know if you can pick up the curves that's on the console here, just right here where my finger is. Not the console, sorry, where you charge your phone. It just looks so much better. It looks wider as well. I don't know, again, if it's the angle of the photo, but the center console does look wider and a lot more slick, and I love this style door card, and I hope that when the UK get their delivery, it comes in that style of door card. But apart from that, the interior does look like it's a Tesla. And lastly, this is a Tesla that has been edited in black colour. I think black looks really nice on this car, and I think it looks very stylish. But for some reason, Tesla don't seem to have gone with the black colour at this point. That might get released in the near future, but it's not an option at the moment. But I just thought I'd give a review of what it looks like in black. Again, give me your thoughts.
So what's your thoughts on that? You know, please drop the comments in the comments section and let me know what you think, because it can't just be me that's underwhelmed by this car. And I think Tesla have missed a trick. I think what they did really well was they took the Model 3, which became their biggest selling car, and for a really good reason, because it had everything on the Model 3. And when they released the Model Y, they basically just blew up the Model 3 and made it into an SUV sort of sized car. And for me, I think it's a great car. And, you know, don't just take my opinion for it. there's a reason why the Model Y became the fastest selling car in the world, because it covers off everything. So why didn't they just follow what they did with the Model 3 and the Model Y and just get the Highland version and blow it up? For me, that would have worked so much better. Get rid of that crap bar at the back, that light bar. It looks like a Hyundai. Get rid of that. And the bar at the front, I like the lights, but the bar at the front, nah, get rid of that as well. So I think they've definitely missed a trick with that. If I could take the interior of the new car and put it into this car, then for me that would be perfect, with obviously a slight exception of my slight distaste for the front end of the current car. That would be the perfect medium, happy medium for me, that would be. I think they've also missed a trick with the colours that's available. And out of the colours that's available, white always works, you know. I know it's a free colour, but white does look good. And especially when they release the performance version of it. And I'm assuming they're going to have some better wheels than the wheels that they've got available at the minute. We'll talk about that in a second. Just don't get me going on the wheels. Anyway, stick with the colours. So the colours, Glacier Blue, forget it. Forget Glacier Blue. It is a terrible colour. Now, if you... I'm old enough to remember the old style 70s cars, and that's what the colour reminds me of, an old style 70 car. So out of the colours that's available, it would be between white and silver for me, with a slight lean into the red. Is it the ultra red, I think they call it, with a slight leaning to that. Glacier Blue, bin it, no good. Now, if they released the black one, like the one I showed you in that photo, I think that would be quite popular as well. The only downside with the black, it shows every mark, every scratch. But if you look after the paintwork and keep on top of it, and let's be honest, you know, most cars and most people basically just jump in a car and run it around, especially if it's a company car. Not much care is taken. But from a personal point of view, I love the black car that I had. I had the Model Y Long Range, and I thought that was a great colour, but it did take some looking after. So for me, if I was going to get one, white or silver, it hides the dirt. You can't see the scratches very good on it, so it does hide the scratches, and also swell marks, you just don't get them on white or Quicksilver. So if that's something that you're considering buying, then definitely them are the two colours to go for. So if you were like me, and at one point I was considering, before I bought this car, just to wait for the Juniper to come out, because I knew it was probably going to be out within a year. So if you've waited, how do you feel? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are you going to press the button on getting, you know, this model that I'm currently driving now? Because it's a really good car, and you're going to get 0% finance offers on it. You probably get some slight discount just before the Juniper's released in your country on the older model. Take advantage of it. Take advantage and save yourself a bucket full of cash, because it's well worth it. Now, the interior you saw in the photo, if you like zoom the picture in, the contours of like the center console look really good. And where you put your phone to charge, you know, it's got like rounded edges and curves on it. It looks, for me, it just looks absolutely, they've got that bit absolutely spot on. And as I said, I wish I could have that in this car, that interior. But yeah, that's something that they have done right. Also, it comes with something that I really like about it as well. It comes with a powered seating system. So basically, when you drop your seats down, you can press a button and it powers them back up again, rather than having to manually do that. I think that's a really nice touch. And the other piece about the interior is the indicator stalk debate. You know, some people like it without indicators, some people like it with. I was quite happy, or I would have been happy, to try it without the indicators, because it's a little bit different, but I know a lot of people like them, so I think overall it wouldn't have been a deal breaker for me either way. Stalks on, stalks off. What's your thoughts? Anyway, sorry for the rant. It's so frustrating because I did have visions of me going out and buying this Juniper when it was released. I'm just so disappointed. I am just gutted, because that just, there's nothing better than when you order your Tesla and you're watching your app and you're watching for updates and delivery information and going through the process. I loved it, absolutely loved it. So, what happens to me now, when I finally decide to, sell Sylvia? What do I go with next? I'm hoping, there's other Teslas that are going to come out. I don't know what I'm going to do. Is anyone out there that's in the same boat as me? Because personally, for electric cars, I don't think there's a better make or model out there than a Tesla. Now, as you all know, I do respond to every comment in the comment section, so please fill the comment section up. Let's have that chat. Let's get people's thoughts, and we'll take it from there. But listen, thanks very much for watching. I am generally interested in what you guys think. So, yeah, let's get that debate going. Don't forget, I am announcing the winner of a rear screen display, which will be on the video that will be released 2 days after this one. So keep your eyes peeled for that video, and somebody is going to be the winner of a fantastic 8.66 inch multimedia display. Thanks for watching, everybody.